Today's question is: what are the basics of table tennis? Table tennis started in England at the end of the 19th century. After dinner, upper-class Victorians converted their dining tables into an indoor version of lawn tennis. They lined books in the middle of the table as a net and used wooden cigar boxes as paddles. A ball made of string or cork served as the tennis ball. The game was called differently back then. Names like whiff-waff, flim-flam, and others were used. In 1901, J. Jacques and Son Limited, a ball manufacturer, registered the name Ping Pong as the company's trademark. It was later sold to Parker Brothers in the United States. By the 1920s, the sport was revived in Europe under the name table tennis. In 1926, the International Table Tennis Federation was formed in Berlin, Germany, and a world tournament was held the following year. Table tennis officially became an Olympic sport in 1988, and since then it has grown in popularity worldwide, especially in countries like China, which has dominated the sport at the international level. Let's take a closer look at the standard equipment needed for a proper game of table tennis. Number 1. Table tennis rackets, also known as bats or paddles. They are made of plywood and covered with rubber and a thin layer of sponge in between. Number 2. Table. The standard table is 2.74 meters long, 1.525 meters wide, and 0.7 meters high. It is made of timber and has a smooth coating. A white line divides the table lengthwise to separate the right and left courts. Number 3. Net. The net is 1.83 meters or 6 feet wide and 15.25 centimeters high. Next is table tennis ball, or the ping pong ball. It is 40 millimeters in diameter and made of celluloid or similar plastic material, weighing about 2.7 grams. To play table tennis effectively, you need to learn the basic skills. Let's break them down one by one. Grip. It is the way a player holds the racket, which affects control, power, and how easily they can switch between forehand and backhand shots. It has 2 types. First, the shakehand grip. This grip resembles shaking someone's hand at a 45-degree angle. All fingers grip the paddle, and the thumb rests opposite the index finger. This grip is commonly used by beginners for ease in doing both forehand and backhand strokes. The second type is the penhold grip. It is used mostly by professional players. The racket is held like a pen, with the thumb and index finger on one side and the remaining fingers on the opposite side of the paddle. Strokes. Strokes in table tennis are the different techniques used to hit the ball, each varying in speed, spin, and direction to control the flow of the game. One of the key offensive strokes is the drive. It is an offensive stroke using light topspin and medium to fast forward speed. It is commonly executed in two forms. First is the forehand drive. Begin with a ready stance. For right-handed players, move your right foot slightly to the side while twisting your hips and waist. Transfer your weight to your right foot and make a backswing with your right arm. Hit the ball after it bounces on your side of the table and follow through with the stroke. The same applies for left-handed players, using the opposite hand and foot. The second one is the backhand drive. From a ready stance, move your right foot forward and twist your waist to the left for right-handed players. Transfer your weight to your right foot while swinging the racket back across your body. Hit the ball in a slightly upward direction and follow through. The process is mirrored for left-handed players. And the last basic skill that we will discuss is the service. Hold the ball on an open palm above the table. Toss it vertically to a height of around 15 to 16 centimeters or about 6 inches. Hit the ball with your paddle so that it first bounces on your side of the table, crosses the net, and then lands on the opponent's side. Now let's discuss the basic rules of table tennis. First, a game begins with a service by one player. The ball must rest on the open palm before being tossed and struck. In doubles, the ball must bounce on the right-hand side of both the server and the receiver's court. Third, after service, players alternate hitting the ball until one scores a point. In doubles, teammates take turns hitting the ball. Next, after every 2 points, players switch serving roles. And number 5, players switch sides after each game. In the final game, example, 5th game, they switch sides again after a player reaches 5 points. Now, let's talk about scoring. A set is won by the first player or pair to score 11 points, but a 2-point lead is required if the score reaches 10-10. A match is won by winning the best of any odd number of sets. Examples: 3, 5, or 7. Points are awarded when a player fails to serve or return correctly, the ball touches the opponent's body, the opponent hits the ball twice in succession, the opponent or their clothing touches the table or net, the opponent hits out of sequence in doubles. Next, a point is scored after each rally, not just when the server wins it, unlike in volleyball. And the edges of the table are considered inbounds, but the sides or frame are not.